Cars are so ingrained in our daily lives that we rarely stop to consider how they became what they are today. Many of the vehicles we rely on owe their existence to a handful of pioneering machines that reshaped the automotive landscape. In today's video, we will uncover 10 cars that fundamentally altered the industry, each leaving an indelible mark on design, engineering, or manufacturing. Some are familiar names, others less so, but all were revolutionary in their time. At the top of this list sits a car that might surprise you, not the one most would expect. Stick around to find out which one tops the list. Starting at number 10, the Tesla Model S emerges as a pivotal vehicle in the modern era. Introduced in 2012, it was the first fully electric vehicle to achieve mass-market success, proving that battery-powered cars could be practical, desirable, and profitable. Before the Model S, electric vehicles were niche, often dismissed as underpowered or range-limited. Tesla's sedan offered a range exceeding 200 miles. Later models pushed beyond 400, alongside acceleration rivaling sports cars, with a 0 to 60 time of under 3 seconds in its top trims. Its over-the-air software updates introduced a new paradigm, allowing performance and feature enhancements without physical modifications. By 2020, Tesla had sold over 300,000 Model S units, forcing legacy automakers to accelerate their own electric programs. This car did not just join the market, it redirected it toward electrification. At number 9 stands the Bugatti Veyron. Launched in 2005, this hypercar redefined the boundaries of automotive performance, achieving a top speed of 253 miles per hour, later eclipsing 267 in the Supersport variant, making it the fastest production car of its time. Its 8.0-liter, quad-turbocharged W16 engine produced 1,001 horsepower, a figure previously unthinkable for a road-legal vehicle. The Veyron's significance lies in its excess. It was not built for practicality, but to push engineering limits. Its carbon fiber chassis, bespoke Michelin tires designed to withstand extreme speeds, and 10 radiators to manage heat showcased a level of innovation that trickled down to lesser performance cars. Fewer than 450 were made, yet its influence persists in the hypercar arms race it ignited. Number 8 is the Toyota Prius, which debuted in Japan in 1997 and globally in 2000. As the first mass-produced hybrid electric vehicle, it paired a gasoline engine with an electric motor, achieving fuel efficiency exceeding 50 miles per gallon. Unlike the Tesla Model S, which came later and focused on performance, the Prius prioritized economy and environmental impact. Its power-split hybrid system allowed seamless transitions between electric and gasoline power, a technology now standard in hybrids. By 2010, Toyota had sold over 2 million Priuses worldwide, proving electrification could appeal to mainstream buyers. This car planted the seed for hybrid proliferation, influencing everything from luxury sedans to compact hatchbacks. Moving to number 7, the Lada Niva, introduced in 1977 by Soviet automaker AvtoVAZ, claims its place. It was the first crossover to combine a unibody construction, typically used in passenger cars, with permanent four-wheel drive and off-road capability. Unlike traditional body-on-frame trucks, the Niva offered car-like handling while conquering rough terrain, thanks to its coil spring suspension and locking differential. Over 2.5 million have been produced, with production continuing into the 2020s, a testament to its enduring utility. The Niva's formula prefigured the modern crossover SUV, a category now dominating global sales. Its rugged simplicity reshaped how manufacturers approach versatility. At number 6, the Chrysler K-Car platform and its subsequent minivan offspring merit recognition. The K-Cars, launched in 1981, include models like the Dodge Aries and Plymouth Reliant, which were front-wheel drive, fuel-efficient sedans that saved Chrysler from bankruptcy, selling over 2 million units by 1989. Their modular design allowed Chrysler to adapt the platform into the 1984 Dodge Caravan and Plymouth Voyager, the first modern minivans. With seating for 7, a low floor for easy entry, and a boxy shape maximizing space, These vehicles captured 40% of the U.S. van market within a decade. The K-car's adaptability and the minivan's practicality redefined family transportation, influencing vehicle design for generations. Number 5 brings the Ford Mustang, unveiled in 1964. This car introduced the pony car category, affordable, sporty coupes aimed at younger drivers. Its long hood, short deck, and aggressive stance, paired with a base price of $2,368, made it an instant hit. Ford sold over 400,000 units in its first year. The Mustang's configurability, offering inline-6 or V8 engines, plus a myriad of options, broadened its appeal across demographics. It spawned competitors like the Chevrolet Camaro and became a cultural icon, embedding car enthusiasm into American youth identity. Its influence persists in every sporty, accessible coupe on the market today. At number 4 are Toyota's C-cars, the Corona, Crown, Carina, and Corolla. These Toyota models were introduced from the 1950s through the 1960s and mark a significant industry turning point. The C-cars established Japanese automakers as leaders in reliability and efficiency. The Corolla, launched in 1966, became the world's best-selling car nameplate, with over 50 million sold by 2023. Toyota's just-in-time manufacturing, which focused on minimizing inventory and defects, allowed consistent quality at low cost. By the 1980s, American and European manufacturers had adopted these methods to compete. The C-cars proved that durability and economy could dominate consumer preferences, setting a global standard for production and design. Number 3 is the Jeep Cherokee, specifically the XJ model introduced in 1984. This vehicle pioneered the modern SUV by blending off-road prowess with on-road comfort in a unibody chassis. Unlike its truck-based predecessors, the Cherokee offered a lighter, more efficient package, with engines ranging from a 2.5-liter four-cylinder to a 4.0-liter inline-6. It sold over 2.8 million units by 2001, popularizing the SUV as a family vehicle. Its boxy, upright design and four-wheel drive options inspired the crossover boom, transforming sedans and wagons into taller, more versatile successors. Today's SUV-saturated roads trace their lineage to this Jeep. At number 2, the Volkswagen Beetle emerges as an automotive titan. Conceived in the 1930s under Ferdinand Porsche's direction, it entered mass production after World War II. Its air-cooled, rear-mounted flat-four engine and rounded utilitarian shape made it affordable and reliable. Over 23 million were built by 2019, when production finally ceased. The Beetle's longevity, unchanged in core design for decades, reflected its universal appeal, from post-war Europe to 1960s American counterculture. It forced competitors to rethink small car strategies and remains a benchmark for mass-market success. No history of the industry omits this car. Finally, at number 1, the 1916 Cadillac Type 53 claims its unexpected throne. Most might anticipate the Ford Model T here, as it is famously one of the first vehicles ever to be mass-produced, but the Type 53 offers a key innovation that is too important to overlook. This Cadillac introduced the modern vehicle control layout, a gear lever and handbrake between the front seats, a key-started ignition, and 3 pedals, clutch, brake, and throttle in their now standard order. Before this, cars featured haphazard controls. The Model T, for instance, used a hand throttle, planetary transmission, and no-key ignition. Most people don't realize it, but if they sat behind the wheel of a Model T, they would have almost no clue how to drive it. The Cadillac Type 53's configuration was adopted industry-wide by the 1920s. Without this shift, modern cars might still be an ergonomic puzzle. These 10 vehicles, spanning a century, did not merely adapt to their times, they redefined them. From the Tesla Model S's electric breakthrough to the Cadillac Type 53's foundational controls. Each addressed a need or exploited a possibility others overlooked. If you liked the video, please take a moment to leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.